Welcome to the first episode of this amazing podcast, Storytime, featuring Ellison Hubbard, Marcus McElroy, Ajon Vives, and your boy Adonis Refrain. Brought to you production by AdonisTv. Today, we got a very special topic for y'all. Vin Diesel versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Rock Bottom, WWE. We're going to talk about who's really more unrealistic.
You know how much fake, it turned into once The Rock came?
And as fake as he got, Vin Diesel elevated to
They had to do that. They
had
couldn't just
to
have
match.
one superhero just doing everything. It was about racing before The Rock. You ever seen The Rock race in any of the movies?
Nope.
He's driving the truck.
Have you seen him race?
When was the last time you seen The
The
Rock
series
race?
is about racing.
Bro, it's not. So it's
Fast
the franchise's
and
fault.
the Furious.
It's not The Rock's fault. It's the franchise's fault.
No, it's The Rock's.
The Rock made it unrealistic.
Have y'all not seen with your own eyes? Having Vin Diesel flew across the highway and caught her mid-highway.
Have you not seen him on the back of a tow truck? And the chain flies off, and he catches a helicopter.
A helicopter.
Do you understand how
Doesn't even.
You know how strong you have to be?
Fast 5 started off with them jumping like damn near 500 feet in the air and landing in water perfectly fine.
What
No
was the
injuries.
first one The Rock came in?
5. And that's when they started off with.
That should tell you
But the
everything.
Rock should have been in there first before they showed him like
We
doing all
talking,
the crazy.
we talking
It
about,
started off
we
with
talking about him
jumping
going
off.
to catch Letty. We still not going to forget about the fact this man fell from at least 5-6 story building after an explosion, holding someone else, and landed on a car. And all he did was break his arm. Let's start right there. How is that the only thing that happens?
He's The Rock.
No, that's
He
BS.
does WWE.
Because he's The Rock.
That's
you just
exactly
told
right.
No,
me
because he does the WWE. So it's like you gotta make
That is a poor
That's
excuse.
not where it comes from.
When was the last time you see somebody in the WWE fall 6-7 stories from somewhere and land and be perfectly fine?
Oh, they do that in real life in the WWE now. They make it
and land straight on the ground.
They're jumping off of a ladder.
Bro,
top
those
of the cage.
mats are made for that, bro.
That's just saying, if you can
He
do
landed
something
on
like
a car. You tell me the last time you landed on a car and you were
5 and
safe.
6 stories. It was like 2, so he was okay.
2 story? 2 story?
Onto a car, bro.
Bro.
Bro,
Hub, you couldn't fall off this roof and be fine.
Let's give you 100 with it. Don't say I'm trying to act like The Rock built different.
if I was built like The Rock, I might sustain.
Bro, you
some
sitting
of
here trying to tell me that The Rock built different like that.
First,
It's not.
He
You're
is a
not
human.
He is a human.
we're not going to entertain that. If I was built like The Rock, we're going to stop that.
Yeah, let's stop that right now.
Let's stop
Stop
that.
Let's
that
stop
right
now.
Oh,
Right
we're going to have to
now.
stop that real
Let me
quick.
Let me go take steroids and all that shit, bro.
Oh.
Oh, so now you're saying The Rock on steroid? That's crazy. So now, well,
Hey, that's
That's a whole nother
so that's a
conversation.
conversation for another day.
I'm just saying, Vin Diesel, like we seen he stomped on the ground and the rest of the parking lot collapsed. Who does that? The Rock didn't even do that. No, he didn't. The Rock didn't stomp on the ground and the rest of the thing just collapsed.
That's
Big
facts.
number.
He
Big
created
number
he created an earthquake from his feet. He created an earthquake out of his
I know y'all seen Hobbs vs. Shaw. That is a spin-off.
Well,
of
just
that.
goes fast, too.
Bro, and The Rock wasn't in it.
And this was the
Okay,
most
and
unrealistic.
that's
say
why I'm
that,
saying, that's
and
why
that's
you
the
put
most
it
realistic.
one.
No, that's why I'm saying. That's why you can put Hobbs and Shaw in Fast 10 because they're both nine. They're both.
They both on another level. They're not even trying. They're
That's
not
what
even,
I'm saying.
I'm telling you, you can't tell me that The Rock is just not messing up the whole series.
He messed up the whole series. As soon as he came in the series, it became extremely unrealistic. It got worse and worse, especially once Paul Walker died. That's when they just was like,
They
we're going to
should've
push
just
The Rock.
They
We're
should've just
we're
stopped.
pushing The Rock doing all this insane stuff. since
Why
Paul
is it just
Walker.
The Rock? Why is it everybody is now doing insane
See,
things?
but the thing is, when you look at every character, right, like,
They had
there's
a
realistically only like 2 characters that be doing wild stuff. And now you got to make Dom do wild stuff because The Rock doing wild stuff. Like, if you would have left it alone, look at every other character. They don't be doing a whole bunch of nut stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Dom has to match The Rock. And when you brought in The Rock, you got all the fake nonsense The Rock doing. Vin Diesel now got to do the fake stuff too.
yeah, everyone doing fake stuff.
Nah, but
But
the
Vin
thing
Diesel
is,
fake stuff is
his-
way more
His
unrealistic.
fight scenes are insane. Man, it's hitting the head through doorways and
He got hit in the head with.
Don't.
Did he get hit in the head?
Stop.
What did he get hit in the head with on his fight?
yeah, like
Wait,
probably crowbar or some
the
shit.
crowbar
Just
did
hit
it.
Didn't The Rock fight a super Idris Elba?
yes,
with the help of somebody else.
But
It's not
still,
just
he's
him.
over here fighting Superman.
the Black Superman.
what?
He called himself
The
that.
Black Superman.
Called himself Black
And
Superman.
you talking about fighting?
Okay, but
scenes?
Vin Diesel fought The Rock, so then what are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
Then what are we talking about?
No,
So now, basically, Vin Diesel could fight him if they needed it to be, where he go fight Black
He
Superman.
did fight
No.
The Rock, but I mean, he could fight him too.
that's not what that is beyond the point. You guys aren't understanding what we're saying. We're saying that this man Rock, he was so outrageous. Vin Diesel wasn't doing any of this stuff until The Rock came, and they had The Rock do insane things. Now Vin
In
Diesel.
I
five
agree.
years.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that point. But that's not the debate. The debate is who's more unrealistic.
Exactly.
And it
It's The
started
Rock.
off with Vin Diesel jumping out of a train high above water and just landing in water, not breaking anything. It started off with him and Paul Walker doing it. The Rock didn't do anything. Nothing. He didn't even show up.
And we're not gonna act like the stuff he was doing before The Rock was unrealistic. The Fast and Furious movies are not realistic on their own. before
Okay,
The Rock.
bro, relax, bro. It was about racing
And family.
and family.
It's street races.
And family.
Have
Let's
y'all
talk
not
about
seen
street
street
races.
races?
It was more realistic, but we're not gonna act like all that stuff was plausible before.
It was more plausible than it is now.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did they
Of course,
become?
absolutely.
How did they become international terrorists? Then somehow get all of that back. You went from normal street racers to international criminals. Nah.
Family is
Nah.
If we start
That's
after races,
because
I
of
bet
The
we
Rock.
can get there.
That's because of
Because
the
of The
Rock.
What's the most unrealistic scene that The Rock has?
Did I just not tell you this man caught a helicopter? You know how crazy that is? I want you to really fathom.
Like
You're on
really
the
think
back of
about
a moving vehicle, first of all. You're on the moving vehicle. You're trying to keep these things together. Not only did he catch the chain attached to the helicopter, he pulled the helicopter.
He had help.
He pulled the
Stayed-
helicopter.
stayed-
Okay, he
Tripped
hit
it or did whatever
Okay.
he did.
I don't care, bro.
So
You tell me the last time you see somebody holding a helicopter, just in general, holding a helicopter. When was the last time you seen that? When was the last time you seen it?
Nobody's doing this shit like
Avengers,
that.
and it was
Captain
Captain America.
America.
What is Captain America?
Captain
A super
America.
soldier. How in the hell are you going to tell me that The Rock?
Vin Diesel's a super soldier. In
No.
that case.
No.
Nope.
The Rock.
he ain't catch a helicopter.
The Rock did. Vin
He
Diesel.
put regular motherfuckers out there fighting Captain America by himself. Just
The Rock.
hands him. The Rock.
You know,
Vin
they
Diesel
were-
might as well get in there and start headbutting him and be perfectly fine. Because that's what he does every movie.
No.
Who else took out a submarine with their car and survived the explosion? Vin Diesel. What?
I'm talking about him himself.
What you mean? He didn't even do it. All he did was lead a rocket to the submarine. This man, The Rock, actually literally grabbed a missile while it was in the water and turned it to hit another car.
He lightly fingertipped it. He didn't grab it.
He lightly fingertipped the missile.
I could have done that.
He grabbed the missiles.
I could grab the missile. It's
Grab
the
it.
water. It's probably hella light. We in the
Stop
water. It's light.
Cap.
Water.
Cap.
We just.
Bro, he's on ice. He is standing
What's
on
up with
ice,
all the
sliding
jump
on
scenes
ice.
Vin Diesel had, just jumping out of fucking cars about to fall off the edge? Everything, he's just making
Didn't
that
he
rapid
jump from
walk.
building to building?
Yes, in a car.
in
Should've been dead.
in Dubai or something.
Okay, look, that's unrealistic. That man's durability is insane, okay? I'll give you that. But so is The Rock's. But I'm saying physical strength, physical ability, they made him like Captain America, The Rock.
And Vin Diesel too.
No.
I had never seen Vin Diesel get his ass beat. In Fast 10, this motherfucker was fighting how many people? How many people was he fighting, bro?
You find hella people.
All of them just coming on there, just broke the shit and fell into the water. And it was saved. By Letty Strong ass. She pulled him up there. What the hell is going on?
I mean, all she had to do was swim through some water, pulling out the water.
All I'm gonna say
People
is
do that all the
The
time.
Rock definitely would have like messed him up, been in the water, swam himself out, been fine.
We don't know that though.
But you know dang
But
well,
you
based
know
on the
it
way
would've
they've
been
been
something
doing
worse.
this, man, it would have been way
But
worse.
as we
Don't
see,
make me look up how much a helicopter weighs
And how much power
and how much power it can generate.
bro,
Bro, when I tell you, literally, you're talking about he would have broke bones flying from wherever. Okay, this man's body would, if it was a rock, if someone really grabbed that shit, his
Your
body
is
would
getting
rip
ripped
apart. Rip apart.
He's not holding on that long for
First
one.
of all,
First of all, that man's dangling from a chain on a helicopter. If we're being realistic, or he got ripped in half. Let's call facts
grip
facts.
strength, bro.
No, don't even try and tell me this man.
I
gets
said
ripped.
workouts.
I have
steroids,
watched
all hell.
only one other individual do that, and who was it? Captain America.
y'all give
This
me
man
one
straight curled a helicopter. You're telling me Captain America and The Rock just out here are the only two doing it?
I must need to re-pull up the Diesel scenes. I don't care how. I don't know what you do to make your car. You go head-on-head collision and get out and just.
And then after that, he drove off of the collapsed building that he earthquaked with his feet. He then drove up the collapsed building into a helicopter, timed it, crashed into the helicopter.
Then his car came, crumbled up, and he got out. Everything collapsed on the car, and he was just walking out.
Yeah, I'm just saying, they be building another strong chassis.
The Rock, Vin Diesel should have been dead before the Rock and Hobbs and Shaw movie came out.
I feel like
No.
maybe I feel like this. The scenarios that Vin Diesel completes, like the technicalities of it and like the timings and stuff, might be more realistic.
Yes.
But The Rock, like, might his own physical feats himself, probably on a whole nother level.
Look, a helicopter has a lifting capacity of 3,000 pounds. That's not that much.
The Rock ain't out here lifting 2,000.
He wasn't holding on to that cup. He was holding on the chain. And then once they were able
Where
to,
the
he was just
helicopter
holding it.
was
He wasn't trying to
attached
pull it. He was just holding it.
Bro,
And then as soon
it
as he
doesn't
didn't
matter.
move,
It doesn't matter.
pulled it in there. And
It doesn't
So
matter.
you're telling me that the
It
average
don't
human,
matter.
the average
you'll
human,
see WWE stars carry the trucks, move the big ass, how many ton trucks? Mark Henry, big ass, pulling that shit.
once again,
It's only realistic.
you're
if you keep it going.
telling me that the average, you know what I'm saying? So we're taking
A helicopter's
average
trying to fly the other way.
FBI, take the average FBI agent. Because he's basically like a super special agent, right? You're telling me we just go grab one of them, they gonna hold a helicopter?
I didn't even know it was going full speed. It could have just been.
What you mean full speed? Dude, the dude was pulling away with the helicopter. What you mean how you don't know if it's going full speed? Then on top of that, you're on top of a car that's going the opposite direction.
Diesel had more crazier scenes than just that one.
What do you mean it's just that one?
Hey, that's the only scene y'all talking about. What else he got?
What else do you need?
I
What
don't.
else do
I
you
need
need?
we
some.
did
There are a
I'm
million other scenes, but I'm saying, you understand what I just said?
Yes.
A helicopter itself
But again,
is 3,000
I said
pounds.
Vin Diesel.
And
should
on
have
top
been
of that, it wasn't
Yeah,
like a
Brad,
regular helicopter.
it's
This is like a specially built helicopter. This was Black Superman's helicopter. No, you're
He's
not
on
telling
the back of a car,
me. He's on the back.
holding on to a chain that is attached to a helicopter.
Anyone can do it once. What else he got? Anyone can do that once. Put
No.
Vin Diesel in that same
No.
situation,
Not
he get the
anyone.
job done.
No.
Yes.
He get the job done.
Because
He
of
put him in
family.
that exact
No.
situation.
That man Vin Diesel would have been like this. He would have let go. Then Letty probably would have caught him on like a car or something.
And
like
then he
that.
would have pulled it back down. Some crazy
He would've-
ass shit.
Nah, he
It would
probably.
get even
He
more
would've
crazy.
attacked-
Yeah.
He
It
would
would
have
get even
attached to the
crazy.
He'd
car.
be like, family, some shit. Just pull the helicopter
No.
back.
He was done with his feet. Vin Diesel was done with his feet. He was gonna use his hands.
Right. You gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop.
No, I sent you the videos. The Vin Diesel has some crazy scenes. Flying building to building, head-on-head collisions, getting out fighting, getting hit in the face with crowbars and stuff, and just getting barely scratches. No scratches at
The
all.
Rock does the same thing.
The Rock gets
He gets
blood.
fight and he
When
brings him
was the last time you seen The Rock
Hold
bleed?
up, hold up. And when he fucking flexed and broke his cast.
Bro, that cast was poorly made. It was
What
that's
cast?
what you're telling me? Yes.
Cap,
Can you
get
do that?
out of here.
That was low
No,
key
they
hard.
can be an actual real cast. That's the fake
Can
cast.
you do that? No, they made it as a real cast in the movie. Don't say it's fake because it's a movie.
It's something
If he-
Yeah,
You're
he
telling
went like
me-
this and broke the cast.
The fact that he had a cast on in the first place says what?
Says nothing.
That he
Says
can get hurt.
that he had a broken bone.
And remember
Yes.
when he punched? What did he do? He punched the ground or whatever.
Oh yeah, he smooth punch. What was it? It was some. Oh,
But Vin Diesel didn't go to the hospital for nothing.
Mm-mm.
I said he's durable.
So he's super soldier.
No,
He's
no,
super
no,
insane.
no. He had enhanced durability, super strength. Two different things. Enhanced durability. So Vin Diesel.
Super strength.
Vin
You see
Diesel.
Superman
Vin
in
Diesel.
a cast.
Vin Diesel can, you know what I'm saying, handle some durable things.
Captain America in a cast. You don't see
Bro,
them in
they
the
put
cast.
him in a cast just to do some fake nonsense.
Because he was hurt.
Yes.
He needed to
He
heal.
wasn't even hurt.
Have
The
you
man-
ever had a cast on? You know
Yes.
how like weak your limb is after it comes out. You're just okay.
One, he broke through, and two, he went out into the middle of the street, picked up a fucking turret, and was shooting at another machine, shooting at him.
Pick up turrets?
No. This was a turret that came off of a helicopter.
This
He
ain't
picked
no
it up.
normal little turret.
This is not a little turret. This ain't Call of Duty.
People
This
don't
is
be running around with turrets like
this
this.
joint had
He
mad
picked
weight
up a turret
and said,
and was withstanding. When we go shooting, you be having trouble with the kickback on a shotgun. You imagine a turret?
a turret that's
Rock
on something.
Is a soldier. Is a soldier.
Stop!
Whatever he
No,
does. So you practice that stuff.
No, you don't.
don't.
Don't
He
no
is
soldiers
just-
practice shooting from giant turrets off.
In that movie, The Rock did.
He is a
I think
federal
He is
agent.
a super soldier.
He is a federal agent.
How is he more of a super soldier than
Bro, did you watch this man go through prison? We didn't even bring up that. Did you see this man,
Jason
The Rock,
Statham with
going
the
through
prison
prison?
wheel?
We ain't talking about Jason Statham. We talking about Vin Diesel. We're talking about The Rock. When the way he was fighting, he wasn't even paying attention to the people. He is looking at Jason Statham the whole time, whooping these prisoners' asses.
Yeah, that's
Jason
good.
Statham makes sense. He is a trained assassin. He trained and fought multiple people.
See,
The
Vin
Rock,
Diesel be having problems with people.
Vin Diesel be
was
having.
just handling.
The Rock is handling them,
He was just
and he's not even looking at
He's
him.
not even looking at him. He's just staring at him.
He's
slamming
watching
people's
Jason
hand on-
Statham
and
like
these are-
this.
What does he have a problem with?
Huh?
Who does he have problems
That
with?
man almost died.
For when?
When he was
Who?
fighting all them people. When he was in the
Diesel?
water. Yes, he did. Was he not? Without
was he
letting
not-
he had died?
He would have died.
Motherfucker was dreaming, bro. He was already saying.
He was gonna die. What are you talking
He was
about?
drowning.
He was
He's
drowning.
just taking a moment.
He should
Stop.
to realize
Stop.
everything,
Yeah.
so he can
Stop.
save his
Yeah.
brother from some
He had a
unrealistic
lot
kind
of
of shit.
emotional stuff going on. He just had to let it all go out for a second, you know?
BS.
Everyone need a moment.
Even his brother was giving him problems.
He was beating his ass.
His brother was giving him problems.
Beating his ass.
No.
Yes, he was.
And at the end of the fight, who won?
Vin Diesel.
No, his brother walked away when they fought the first time. When he's slamming them in through doorways, who won? Who walked away?
Yeah.
His brother.
He lost.
Okay,
Vin Diesel took an L.
What about the time Vin Diesel and The Rock fight? And he's tagging him through glass on the ground. And he picked up the crowbar and almost killed him, but he did. All over.
It's a tie.
No, it's not a tie. The Rock was about to get his ass killed. But he
No, it
didn't do
wasn't.
it.
No, it wasn't. Because if they wanted to continue the fight, they smooth could have.
They didn't do it.
Because The Rock could have, because you know dang well The Rock would have put his arms up, blocked the wrench, mink, and the fight would have kept going.
No, there was a bunch of people surrounded there with guns. Nobody's going to
They didn't surround him with guns. What happened was he picked up the wrench and his sister popped up and said, "Dom," and reminded him that he killed somebody with, he beat the piss out of somebody with a wrench before. Did that not happen? That's exactly what happened.
That's mercy.
Exactly.
I mean, he
That's not even mercy. That's
He said,
just
I'm going to let you live because I
Not
don't want to
even.
kill you.
not even.
And you can help me.
And
And now what happened?
one,
Help.
One, you know The Rock wouldn't have died. Two, let's just be realistic here. The way that The Rock be living, he would have took them shots and he would have got up and they would have kept fighting. Let's keep it real here.
Looked like that would have
Let's keep it real
It
here.
looked like it was there.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, who is The Rock in all of his fights in every other movie? Who he be fighting? The biggest one. And be giving them
He
problems.
fought that big dude in Fast 5. He picked up that dude bigger than The Rock. That big ass white dude in the helicopter.
He was bigger than The
What
Rock.
do you mean? Big ass white dude.
How big is The Rock? I want you to
I don't know, he's
really,
like, what, like
no.
6'7", 6'6"?
300
Then why is he
pounds
saying
of
pick
straight
him up?
muscle.
What do you mean picked him up?
He
The
picked him
Rock
up like
picked
this.
him. The Rock picked him up, and then Vin Diesel finished him. Vin Diesel didn't one hand pick him up. Rock picked him up, and Vin Diesel finished him.
Yes.
The
The
Rock did it.
helicopter?
When they were on the fucking plane, yes, Vin Diesel
Yeah.
didn't
So
Vin Diesel
think
didn't
about
just
it.
roll up and pick him up. The Rock helped him.
This man did a flying headbutt and hit the dude in the head.
False. I can do this. No, I'm saying I ain't saying I was false. Anybody can do that for real.
You gonna jump with your head and hit somebody bigger than you with just dive, headbutt.
You ain't never seen nobody get headbutt?
Not like that. I don't see many people jumping off.
You ain't never seen nobody get headbutt?
Not like that, no.
See, I'm just saying.
You overestimating, like, you don't understand.
Bro.
Gave him this movie and then it was like, yep, that's all we can do.
Yeah, you know that's not what happened.
You know that's
And
not
there was a controversy between
I
them
know
working
what happened.
together. So don't say they ran out of realistic stuff to do.
Because
So
you know
that's
dang
false.
well if he was still in the series, this movie
Would have been.
would have been way worse.
There's nothing else.
There would have been
Bro.
more reason for them to have The Rock and John Cena fight each other, which would have been even more nuts.
They would have put him in the
They would have
WWE
put.
ring
They
for
would have
real.
put The Rock out of space. This man would have came down on a comet or something on the space station.
Without the space suit.
Got up. Been
Well,
fine.
so we know Tyrese should have been dead at that point, right there. Then. But that's unrealistic too. So the whole thing started with Vin Diesel.
The whole thing started when The Rock.
The Rock
and
was
it
just
made
put in
it
the movie.
horrible.
They were like, Vin Diesel, we gotta up your stuff. You have to be more realistic. And then that's what happened.
No,
Started
what
from
happened
the
was
jumping off
Paul
the train.
Walker passed, and they needed another star. They put The Rock in it, and they said, well, we can keep making it about racing, or we have this superstar who already makes these movies where he has these crazy action scenes, and we can turn it into this. And that's what they did.
And Vin Diesel was all for being unrealistic.
I mean, what was he going to say? He
What was
don't
he
write the
gonna say?
movie.
I know, but he was like, let me be more unrealistic than The Rock.
How is
Because
he
it's
didn't
the
say that.
power of family.
He didn't say that. He just happened to be
We don't know
written
what he
into
said,
like that.
but he wanted to show everybody that he was more unrealistic than The Rock, and he proved me right. That's
He
what
really
he
did.
He really didn't.
I don't even know what else to say.
I feel like in the Fast and the Furious franchise alone, like Vin Diesel got it wrapped up. But if we look at some of the other movies that The Rock's been in, he do have like Vin Diesel.
That's his whole thing.
Yeah, Vin
The
Diesel.
Rock's
being
whole-
big.
The Rock's whole character is
And
being
crazy.
big and doing that stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, The Rock do got other. Vin Diesel only got the Fast and the Furious, but I feel like he claimed the Fast and the Furious from unrealistic. Rock got that one scene.
Y'all know Vin Diesel is more realistic than The Rock. I don't know what else to say. I can start posting videos for y'all to see, but I'm going with Vin Diesel all the way.
Hey man, The Rock as a character in every movie is just unrealistic. So let's just take it from there off jump. You know what I'm saying? He's just an unrealistic character.
He was literally brought into this franchise to make the action more action-packed.
It's a tough debate. Let us know in the comments what y'all think, who you think won, all that good stuff. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow these guys on Instagram right here, on YouTube, all that socials. I'll put it down in the description. And check us out if you like what you see. Appreciate it.